Yo, what's going on YouTube? Energetic here, back with another video. So in today's video, guys, we are going to be doing a lineup update. So basically at the start of each month, I want to do a video like this where I just go over the new pickups that I've got for the team and just how my team is going to be looking at the start of each month, so we can see the progression each month of how my team gets better and the changes that I make. So I did one in the beginning of January. Today's February 2nd, so I'll be doing that. I don't know if this video is going to be going up tomorrow or it'll go up within the next few days, but it is the beginning of February, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to review what my team looks like and just how I got these players. And yeah, let's just get straight into this. So as you can see, my starting five consists of Galaxy Opal Tony Parker, Galaxy Opal Brennan Roy, Pink Diamond Tracy McGrady, Pink Diamond Hakeem, and Galaxy Opal David Robinson. So Tony Parker, you get him off the token market. We all know that. How did I get the amount of tokens to get him? Well, but when they did the token market update, I had around 600 something tokens, and I really wanted to get Tony Parker. So I was like, man, I'm short. Like, what do I got to do? You know what I did? I just went in my collections and I just started completing some of them. I did. I already had the magic done. You see, I don't have like any of these collections really for the most part, and I don't plan on doing them anytime soon. But I completed the Blazers because it wasn't really too expensive, and then I also completed a heat check one. It was the Rockets because I already got James Harden from a random heat check deluxe pack one day like months ago. So I was like, all right, so I got James Harden, I might as well just complete the rest of this collection. Did I complete on the East? No, I did not. So, and because I didn't complete any heat checks before this Rockets one, I got the bonus from the agenda, and at the same time I got the bonus from the Blazers, because you can see that this is the only Western collection that I have complete. So when I did complete it, I got the extra tokens from the agenda as well. So I got the 20 from completing it, plus I think it's 20 or 25 from the agenda, plus the heat check one too. So you know that enabled me to get enough tokens to get my Tony Parker. Now, all the other hundreds of tokens I got, well, honestly, a lot of it came from Triple Threat Offline, Triple Threat Online, and also just locker codes, you know, daily logins, things like that. And it just accumulates over time, but the best way would be to play Triple Threat Online and Triple Threat Offline. Online is better than offline for tokens, but offline is good too. Usually I get most of my tokens from Triple Threat Offline whenever they drop a spotlight player, because I grind them out in Triple Threat Offline and I get a lot of tokens from there. But yeah, that's how I got Tony Parker. Now for Brennan Roy, we all know that you need the Giannis, Rick Barry, Richard Jefferson, Stephon Marbury, and Blake Griffin. Yeah, those are all the 5 players that you need in order to get Brennan Roy. And I made a video about how I got Brennan Roy with no money spent, so I'm not gonna go into such detail in this video because I have a whole video about that already. But basically, you know, I would just snipe so I can get the players that are required to get the spotlight rewards, because obviously, like I said, you need the 5 spotlight players, but you need the players from their respective collections in order to get those players. So you know, I just sniped to get all the players that I needed. Then I completed the challenges, and then I got the players, and I sold back most of the players that I didn't want, that were going for good amounts, because you know, I want my MT back. So Hakeem was really one of the only ones that I kept. So next we got Tracy McGrady. For those new subscribers who don't already know, I was lucky enough to snipe Tracy McGrady for 26,000 MT a while ago. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I've had him for a good amount. Maybe in the beginning of the month. It was sometime in January, like early January. My reaction, like, I wish you guys could see it, bro. My hands were shaking. Like, it was as if like something, I don't even know. It was a surreal feeling. I can't even describe it to you. But I got my T-Mac for 26K. I was like, bro, I'm keeping him, because that gave me a legitimate shot of getting Ray Allen. So I was like, I want Ray Allen too. I'm gonna keep Tracy, even though he was going for like 400K. I was like, I'm gonna keep Tracy, and I'm gonna complete the rest of the set, which I ended up doing. As you can see, I have Ray Allen there. But next, we've got Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem, I just bought him straight up. I tried to snipe him, but I never saw him pop up on the filters, probably because I was trying to snipe him like when the packs were close to expiring, but I never saw him pop up. So, and I had a lot of MT. I was just too cheap to buy him. So I ended up buying him because I didn't feel like sniping, and his packs were gone, so I was like, man, the odds of me sniping him are really like rare. So I was like, I don't feel like doing this. I'm just gonna go straight up buy him, and I bought him for like 250,000, and I kept him because he's really one of the best centers in the game. So, you know, I was like, why not just keep him? And then next we got David Robinson. David Robinson, almost the same thing as Tony Parker. I mean, he's a token player, so you gotta amass a whole bunch of tokens. You know, I got my tokens from what is it, Domination. I completed all 3 dominations, 99 stars each one. Triple threat offline is complete for me. I've got almost 3,000 wins. Let me show you right here. I mean, you see how do I get so many tokens? How do I get all these players without spending any money? This is exactly, I'm showing you exactly how I do it. You see I got 2,970 wins. That'll probably be at 3,000 today, because they have an event going on. Earn 2 bonus tokens every time you open the vault. You see, how do you get extra tokens, bro? You do things like, you take advantage of things like that. So honestly, that is how I did it. That's how I got all those tokens. You get so many tokens from triple threat offline and domination combined. On top of that, like I said, the logins, the locker codes, and all sorts of things like that. Triple threat online too, that helps you get the tokens, plus completing collections. But like I said, I don't really complete collections. But next, for the bench, we've got Giannis. Giannis is one of the reward players that you need for Brandon Roy. And in order to get Giannis, you're going to have to get Gary Payton and James Worthy. Those are the most 2 expensive players. Obviously, you need the whole set, but the other dudes really aren't expensive. Gary Payton is I think he's the most expensive one. You see, he's not going for a buy now, but you can find him for, like, the bid is going for just over 100,000, so you know, it's not really anything crazy. You could probably snipe him for a buy now if you want, but it won't really, unless you get him for a really low price. But if you get him just for 100k buy now, it won't be too much different as if you were just to bid on him. So, you know, that's that. Let's look at what's this dude's name, James Worthy, because he's going for a good amount too. So, but I think he is going for a buy now. Last time I checked, he was. Let's take a look now. Yeah, you see he's going for like 100k on the dot, 98,000 right there. So you can get yourself those 2 players. That's like around 200,000 MT you'll be spending, plus the rest of the collection. Let's take a look at who's in that collection, because that's the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oscar Robertson, I think he goes for around 30,000. Okay, so that's like 230,000. Man, that stuff is kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see who else. Jamal Wilkes. These dudes go for cheap, or 15k. So let's round that out to like 245,000. And we got Jerry West. He's going for 14. So that's like 260,000. We're just gonna do rough estimates. 216, and then the rest of these players. Oh, I think Gail Goodrich goes for like 20k from what I remember. 30k maybe. Man, yo, Gil Goodrich, they taxing on him, bro. Like, what's up with that? They really taxing on Gil Goodrich. All right, he goes for 30k, so that's what, 290k total, and then plus all the rest of these guys who don't go for much. So at the end of the day, if you want to get Pink Diamond Giannis, you're gonna spend around 300,000 MT, and yeah, and that's just for Giannis. That's not to. There's still all the rest of the players that you need for the rest of these 4 guys that you're gonna need for what's this dude's name, Brandon Roy. But that's just Giannis, man. That's how I got Giannis. You get those players, then you complete the you complete the challenges, and yeah. So next up, we've got Gilbert Arenas. Now, I actually sniped Gilbert Arenas when he came out in the New Year's packs. I sniped him for I think it was 100k. I sniped 2 of them actually, and I sold one for profit, and then I just kept the other one. So yeah, I sniped him. That's how I got him. Ray Allen, obviously I gotta in order to get Ray Allen, you gotta get the Tracy McGrady, the Tim Duncan right here. You gotta get D Rose. Who are the other 2 players? John Stockton and Wilt Chamberlain. So Wilt Chamberlain I got from the locker code, the Christmas locker code. John Stockton, I bought him. He goes for a buy now, or at least when I checked, last time I checked he did. But let's take a look at him right now. Yeah, he's cheap, man. So you can get John Stockton and Wilt. Wilt is cheap as well, so you can get both of those players pretty easily. So those are the first 2 that I got. Next up was, like I said, I sniped T-Mac for 26K. So at that point, I just needed Tim Duncan and I needed D Rose, and I ended up just buying both of them for around 300,000 respectively. So yeah, man, I had to pay hefty prices for them. But how did I get the MT to buy both of them straight up? Or I just sniped other players until I got the amount of MT that I needed. So yeah, that's how I got Ray Allen. Got all the 5 players, got Ray Allen. Melo, I sniped him for 100K, and I kept him because Melo was one of my favorite players, and he's also really good. So yeah, Kareem, he's a spotlight player. Evo'd him all the way up. That's pretty basic. Richard Jefferson is the spotlight player for the Jason Kidd set. Let's take a look at who you need for the Jason Kidd. Premium Jason Kidd. Hakeem, you're gonna need Hakeem. He goes for like upwards of 200K. You can see right there, 20 minutes left, 200K. That's tough, man. You're gonna have to buy him, bro, unless you get a lucky snipe. You're gonna try to snipe the Anthony Davis and Magic that are out right now, or try to snipe Melo and Kawhi until you get enough to get yourself Hakeem. Then you need Jason Terry. He's not going for too much, but let's add him up, okay? Let's add all these players up and see how much it'll cost to complete this set. So let's just say Hakeem is going for 200K minimum. I don't know. There's 20 minutes left, and I'm recording right now. I'm not gonna wait 20 minutes, bro. That's probably gonna go up though. So we'll say 250K just to be safe. Let's say that one sells for 250K, but keep in mind that one, okay, it only has 2 contracts on it. So let's say that one sells for 250,000. We'll add that 250K to how much is Jason Terry going for? Do a rough estimate. All right, the cheapest Jason Terry is 24K. So we'll round that up to 25. So we got 250 plus 25. That's 275 right there. Just off the first 2 players. Then you're gonna need Vince Carter, who's going for a decent amount. So this is already gonna be more expensive than the Kareem set with Giannis. But Giannis is the better player, so you might want to go for Giannis first. But I mean, it's up to you, man. Whatever you want to do. So we're gonna take a look. How much is he going for? Like 80,000, 70,000. He's going for like 70K. So yeah, we'll round that down to 70,000 on the dot. So honestly, I'm not gonna try to do this math off the top of my head. So hey Google, what is 275,000 plus 70,000?
The answer is 345,000. All
right, so yeah, you heard it yourself. 345,000. That's for the first 3 players right here. How about Kenyon Martin? How much is he going for? Let's filter him to specifically the Amethyst version. All right, so the cheapest one here is 17,500. So what was it? 345,000 plus 17,500. That's 362,500 MT. So I think there's still more players we need to look at. Let's take a look, man. No, I think Antonio McDyess is cheap. Yeah, all right, so after that, we're not going to include all these players, but you're spending a minimum of 362,500 MT just for this, for the first 4 players of this set. And obviously you need the rest, and you know, it'll be upwards of 362,500. So you need that much MT in order to complete this set. Or not to complete the set. I mean, yes, to complete the set, but to complete the challenges, because you need all the players in this set. So, and then you could just sell whoever you want back. So don't think of it as, oh, you know, I'm spending this much money. If you want, you can sell Hakeem back. I chose not to, like I said, because he's really good, and I thought he could benefit my team, which he has. So I just kept him. But everybody else, I could sell Kenyon Martin right now, but I wouldn't get much value out of him. So I just decided to keep him. But you know, the Jason Terry, I was like, I'll sell him back, and the Vince Carter, I sold him back because they were, you know, decently valuable when I had them. So let's go back to the team now, and let's take a look. So next we've got Tim Duncan. Like I said, I bought Tim Duncan straight up for like 350K around there a while ago, and yeah, that's the last player, honestly. And then, you know, I got the best player on my team right here, Jonathan Motley. Yeah, honestly, this man be running the offense for me. So, but yeah, man, that's really what my team looks like today. That's how I got all the players that you see right here. And, you know, I'm pretty proud, man. No money spent player. You know, I just grind. Like I said, I play a lot of triple threat offline. I play a good amount of triple threat online. I do a lot of sniping. And that's how I'm able to get all these players. If you look at my VC, guys, my VC has been the same for months, bro. Like, honestly, you don't ever see that number change. 2,532. You will always see that number unless I accidentally buy a contract with VC or something. But for the most part, that's going to be the same, and you won't see the number go up unless for some reason I start to play my career neighborhood. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, we're on the road to 2,000 subs now. Man, that's crazy to say that, man. 2,000 subscribers. Man, we're on the road to 2K. And hopefully we can hit that by the end of this month. That's the goal. And with that said, guys, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.